Hello and welcome back everybody to yet another Gregtech New Horizons live stream. Hopefully you're all having a very great day today so far. Today I would like to start with trying to test out some of the automation features with AE2 so that way eventually we can actually set up a fully proper automated base, or at least a bunch of the crafting we don't have to worry about doing by hand anymore. That would be amazing. Also, something I was kind of working on pre-stream was getting my crops back up and running because I had an explosion a while ago that took out my farm field, which was kind of annoying, but was my own fault. I left my machines out, so that was kind of bad. Just because we want a bunch of glowstone now, which will help us automate our gold and redstone production. And the big thing with the redstone, then we can get some mercury, so that way we can further process a lot of our other ores to get a bunch of extra gold and platinum. Hey Carlos, how's it going? So yeah, I'll get the stream all shared over to everything, and then we'll be good to go. Share, copy, live at stream viewer, boom. Perfect, so that's there. And then Gregtech New Horizons Discord. Boom. Open up my chat. So there's that. Now we just gotta get the old TikTok ready as well. TikTok live, yes. But yeah, how you doing, Carlos? I forgot. I think I already asked, but there we go. Hey, Darius, how you doing today? Do apologize for the wait. Still trying to get TikTok rolling here. Alright, everything should be good. TikTok. Game is showing. Go live. There we go. Go live. Alright, so that's all good. Shrink the chat down. And then switch over the camera for you guys. GTNH. Still recording. Back to game. F5. F1. So yeah, I was messing around getting some crop harvesters back. I made this one, then I realized there was this one that I could get for another quest. So we're going to go out and kind of test and see how these all work. Well, I could have sworn I had some extra batteries laying around somewhere. But maybe not. Yeah, wait, no, there was a chest over here. I think I already checked it. There wasn't any batteries. But it's always a good thing to check. I also had to add a big steam buffer here. So I put a super tank in because the steam wasn't flowing fast enough from everything else. So I put a little steam buffer in, now it seems to be running fine, it kept shutting down, and I put a steam valve on it so that it pumps out of the tank fast enough, because with just the super tank there, it was not flowing quick enough. Alright, so there's a bunch of gravel there, redstone, okay. Yeah, there is batteries, okay, so there wasn't one of them. Hey, thank you very much for the like, Zach. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. So let's do that. Okay, so it is an LV machine, so I can't put in the MV battery. So I did notice that. Let's go outside and get some crops rolling again. I really want some free glowstone. Also, I did make a sense blade and it's awesome with how fast it harvests. The thing that sucks, say I have it right here, the thing that sucks is that it does not actually replant all the crops. It does like a couple of them, so yeah, it kind of stinks. Hold on a minute. We have glass. We do need some more dirt and stuff, though. There we go. Eclipse and Laster. Hello, how are you guys doing? Alright, place this all back in. It's actually kind of crazy how big the explosion is. Started streaming 5 minutes ago. Hi Blaze, what's going on? How you doing, Stardust? Yeah, you did catch us very early today. Thank you very much. Alright, so the field is pretty much repaired. And then we'll stick that guy right there. And then the crop analyzer, there's that. So that doesn't charge, huh? Interesting. It doesn't charge that guy in here. Which I also wanted to... I did make some solar panel covers to hopefully keep everything good. Oh, and that's nice. So it doesn't even work on this machine. What's up, fellas? What's going on, Lad and Cybrooks? Should I start a new save, or should I try to fix my stuff when I don't really have much stuff built yet? What do you have built yet? I see you're finally fixing the explosion hole. Yeah, we finally are. Doing good. Glad that you're doing well. Also, hold on. What the heck? Why does it sound so weird? Okay, there's either something going on with my computer, or it's just like my ears were messing around with me. Jinky and Brendan, Scott, hello everyone, welcome into the stream. So, yeah, the crop analyzer does not harvest. This guy, compatible upgrades. So I've never used this harvester. And I do know that there's the Ender IO one that might work out pretty well. So crop harvester, it doesn't even say how big of a radius it actually operates in. I have a kitchen and a TIC smeltery. I don't know. I would say, in my opinion, hey Yoban, welcome to the channel. How are you? I would say it would be worth trying to rebuild rather than restarting everything. Will pick your crops in an 11 by 11 by 3 range for you. Since the multi-farm is now HV, you'll want to consider making these to automate your crops. You'll need a crop analyzer in it if you want to harvest at the optimal time. Well, it's not even trying to harvest any of these, so I don't even understand that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Still consuming energy. So I'll take that back, please. Oh, the batteries stay in it. Are you serious? There's no way. Because I destroyed it, it actually ate. You bastard. That's gonna actually make me really mad. Not that it was all that expensive, but it ate my battery and it ate my crop analyzer. What's going on, Aquatic? Bro just voided a battery. Yeah, that's because this machine is... Okay, whoever... Industrial IC2, okay, that is ultimately stupid. Well, good morning, everyone. What's going on? It's too high. Oh, yeah. Oops. Whatever. That shitty machine can just stay gone. Yeah, this one, it doesn't do anything there, but whatever. So there's that. To power it. Oh my gosh. Forgot that was a mother spider. Hey, shiny narwhals. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you doing? Alright. We also, I don't believe we do have our other farming tool. Place it on the ground and do your electrical part on the ground. Well, this worked here. So that's good at least. That guy... See, now we need conveyor. That's one stack every 20 seconds, though. That is going to be way too slow. Yeah, we'll get a different conveyor in there. But I am really actually mad that it voided out stuff, because anything else that you break, it doesn't void it out, so that's kind of really, really dumb. Farms can put water on top. Oh yeah, you mean just like they can water the crops themselves to grow faster? Hey Blaze, can I talk about something I find cool? I don't want to rant or make the whole chat about me, but I gotta talk about this somewhere. Yeah, feel free to go for it. I don't mind. Yeah, that was really, really dumb. And the fact that we can't even... Okay, hold on, just... Sure, we'll just use this conveyor, because why not? And then we still need to make a battery buffer. Little crackhead, what's going on? MV battery buffer. Okay, can I do that? I can. Copper wires or annealed copper wires. We have copper. Where did they all go? So if I put a solar panel on here, I'm hoping that it'll actually charge. We'll see. Just say, I swear, if it was raining outside, I'd be so mad. Alright, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You can put a water block on top and it won't explode. Only the batteries and generators will explode. Oh yeah, for this guy, yeah, that guy could have water on it and it won't matter. Perfect, that's a lot better. I also forgot to grab my other thing there. But honestly, like, charging it up, do I even need anything else? You need a water bucket and inventory to clean the panel. Really? That's how you scrub the panel. Okay, interesting. So, there's the buffer. 395,000. But the voltage isn't going up. 400,000. 608, 408, 401. Okay, so it is going up. 401 out of 408,000. Yeah, look at that. So it does work. Obviously, it's not a whole lot. It's like 8 EU per tick. Yeah, one machine that voids stuff after destroying it, and you had to find it. Yeah, of course. Like, that's just my luck. Hypixel Skyblock got a cool update recently, and I think it might be the best update to the game ever. They finally had a foraging update. So I heard about that. Like, what's going on with that? I heard about it, and that's about it. I just heard that people are just, like, going crazy for it. Alright, so yeah, we have good things with that. We can, 1, 2, 3... going on, G-Fug? IC2 machines void items when broken. Ah, that's dumb. So I could get a water tank just right up on top of this to continue to harvest forever. So we get some more crop sticks, and then we can continue to harvest everything else. But we're harvesting our canola, so that's good. We got all that. And then, obviously, our mushrooms. Alright, so we'll grab something here real quick to till the land. It will be good. Where do I even start? This update is massive. So, is it, like, say, if I were to start up Hypixel Skyblock again, would that affect me right away, or is that, like, late game stuff? Alright, so we want tool. Yeah, the Matic. Matic. Hey, Dipper, what's going on? What's going on, David, Booger, hello everyone. J Dot, how y'all doing? Alright, so let's repair our Matic. Actually, we'll do another one. There we go. It impacted the entire game, early game to end game. There's a new skill called Hunting, which is basically a bestiary, but more complex. Oh yeah, I've also been continuing to harvest my wool here. So that way we get a lot of good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know where my spade went. I had a spade that actually did all this without having to worry about the matic. Oh, maybe, you know, I might have an idea of where it went. But we'll worry about everything else first. Hey, thank you very much for the likes, Jack. How you doing? Also, thank you very much for the follow as well. Do you play Gregtech New Horizons yourself? Alright, some more glow shrooms. Actually, yeah, do not leave any empty. I also know, what is it, netherwort. That was a good one they said to use. Strawberry. Can I place a strawberry seed in this right away? I cannot, okay. Hunting is basically capturing a creature and then killing them instead of just killing them normally. Alright, and I'd assume that that would work for all enemies, not just like animals that you're harvesting. Alright, so all the beautiful glow mushrooms actually do get harvested, so that's nice. So you got this glow mushroom, that glow mushroom, and now we can just kind of let that sit. And it is all claimed, so that is nice. Although, hold on a minute. Uses for sugarcane. We could get something set up here to where we macerate it into sugar, and then we electrolyze the sugar. Actually, that wouldn't be a half bad idea, because then we could just pump water right back out to here. So we send the sugarcane to a macerator. We get the sugar with cells, and then we get carbon and oxygen. And we just let that basically go forever, and then just use it for making some carbon. Yeah, the reason the update affects early game to end game is because like 1/3 of all enemies in the game can be hunted, and each one has a different effect when you absorb the shard. Both weak and strong enemies can be hunted. Alright, we're just gonna leave that for now. Doodle Bob, hello. Alright, so that'll be beautiful. We'll get tons of sugar cane. These are weeds, aren't they? How did they... How did those spread to the farm? Just grass randomly started growing there? It's a good thing I caught that, otherwise my whole farm could have been destroyed there. Everything else looks fine, so I'll leave it. Sugar beets are better than sugar cane if you want to make oxygen out of them. Yeah, I'm not really looking for oxygen. I'm looking for... Hold on. What do you even... Look at our sugar beet real quick. I was looking to make carbon. Oh, damn. Yeah. 1 is 8. 8 sugar. I think you can make the robot to automate the status of the crops, but I warn you, it's a lot of crafting. Yeah, no thank you. I just wanted to at least get my farm back up and operational, so that way we actually just had some stuff being harvested. Like, I really, really wanted some of the glow shrooms to continue to be harvested, as well as the canola. I'm not going to do any breeding of plants right now, but I just wanted those guys to be taken care of. It's true, I hate crops, and it's my second goal after AE. Alright, so... Oh, see that? That's a big thing why I wanted some more plants. Because if we look at the covers, I want to continue to harvest cactus, as well as some other flowers. Flower power. Growing dyes on crop sticks. Try to plant some flowers. If you crossbreed rose and dandelion flowers, maybe you'll get a new flower and new dyes with different colors. I really have these seeds. Interesting. So that's already half my battle. Tools. There's no spade there. I'm wondering if the spade's over here. Hey meme, what's going on? Not seeing a spade. Imagine a meteorite crashes into your farm and after you're done, I wouldn't be surprised that something stupid like that would happen. Like, ah yes, it wasn't rain this time, it was just a fucking flying hot rock from space. It's very overpowered and will do all the crops at max stats. That's why it is very crafty. Well, that wouldn't be too bad then. Our jetpack is dying. F. Yeah, let's see if we have any of those flower seeds. Or, if we don't, at least plant some flowers. Because then, if we can get red and yellow planted... Hold on, let's look at these. Oh, we don't even need yellow. Blue is fine, red's... Oh, honestly, it's just the red. Okay, so that's all we really care about. Red stone lily. Rose seeds. Hi. Can one not just plant a rose? That's a poppy. That's not the good. So I have to get lucky and actually make rose seeds. Hold on. We're not going to do it now. Dandelion and blackthorn. Sugar and stagnium. Pumpkin and blackthorn. Torchberries, strawberry. Damn, we're gonna be breeding crops for a long time. Okay, so melon and salty root has a 0.199% chance at some point. Alright, good enough. Flummy Ball, what's going on? How you doing? Oh yeah, the crop bot is a good investment. It will take 2 hours or so to craft, but auto-breeding crops for all outputs is very OP. Oh shit. I did not want to go to the Twilight Forest. Guess we'll probably look into that at some point. Is this going to be a long stream? I don't know yet. At least an hour or so more. I don't really think I had anything planned today. So I guess we'll see what my girlfriend wants to do. If she wants to hang out, to go somewhere, or just watch TV together. We'll see. Bone meal the rose bush. Yeah, I don't know if I have any rose bushes, though. So let me see. Rose. No rose bushes. But that's fine, because the only reason I want all those covers is then we can go to AE2, Applied Energistics. I do believe it's the pattern terminal that we need. In order to make a lot of any of the terminals, it's the me terminals we need. This glowstone quartz glass, gross. So illuminated panels, which require titanium, molten soldering alloy, and red alloy. So let's look at titanium, glowstone. We don't have much. No titanium though, huh? Guess not. Get 28 titanium there. I heard Bros Bush. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, instead of Rose Bush, Bros Bush. Yeah, I don't have Bros Bush. You can also use Botania flowers as paint. That would be good. Oh yeah, the flower seeds. Which actually I thought those were like really easy to duplicate. Hey, what's going on, Nick? Molten polyethylene. Alright. Illuminated panels. Circuit. Nothing. Quartz glass. Serves quartz and glass. Illuminated panels, thank you very much. To make the me terminal, I need another quartz rods, all this other good stuff. 41111. 41111. And a screwdriver. So we could make them right here. Alright. Quartz glass. I feel like I should have a lot more. Okay, hold on. Where's all my glowstone? Glowstone. Meet pattern terminal. 22111. 22111. So it's all the same. Not bad. Okay, so we need the diamond processor, engineering press. No more silicon, huh? Oh, there they all are. Okay. So I'm going to try and do something with making, say, rods or something first with like the extruders. I want to try that as my first things. So the me pattern terminal. Thank you for the quest. So we get a bunch of plates for that, or the basic loot bag, which is probably what we would obviously do. Easier AL automation. Unlike regular pattern terminals, the processing pattern terminal doesn't have a crafting mode. Instead, you have a lot more slots for input and output, and the ability to swap them. Great for your assembly line patterns. Why not directly make a fluid? Oh, the fluid option is a straight upgrade. Me fluid processing pattern, interesting. Making patterns quicker. Pattern encoder. The pattern encoder will allow you to use NEI's shift click button functionality to create a crafting pattern even if you don't have the appropriate items. That's really nice. However, you can also drag the items from NEI to do the same thing, though much slower because you have to look up each component, and this is vastly less useful for processing patterns since it's always 64 items. Crafting unit, everything else. I apologize about that. Blank patterns. Save patterns onto these to do auto crafting. They go into molecular assemblers and ME interfaces. Oh, so these are what the patterns are for. Blank patterns. So that's literally what we just made there. So we're gonna need a lot of glowstone and quartz glass. Dang. Chat, this is where shit gets real. 3.17 million. So that's good that we have the super tank there. Otherwise, we'd be dropping real fast. Purified nether quartz, Certus quartz, nether quartz. And then all of our stone dust will drop off. That's a lot of multi-blocks. Heck yeah, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? You got the sifter going crazy. I mean, we need them. They are beautiful. Compressor, macerator, purifier, washer, whatever you want to call it. Chromite, neodymium, quartzite. So yeah, this glass we can only make with this. It's kind of sad. I guess it makes sense. Certus quartz. Let's go see what we got over here. Not really any Certus quartz, okay. Don't know if we don't have any Certus quartz that's been processed recently. Neodymium, coal, wash the aluminum. Creosote. 3 million creosote in here, huh? Alright. Oh yeah, look at all that. The beautiful TNT. That's a lot. Uses Mana Blaster. Mining explosives. Hit the Creeper backpack. Detector explosive. Blood TNT. Confusing charge. Ender charge. Grenades. Whoa. It's kind of cool. Damage upgrade. So yeah, then we just use it all in the implosion compressor. Alchemite. Arcane infusion. Lightning summer. Wand focus explosion. Damn, a mining laser. Making Certus rods gives a lot of dust. Oh yeah. By just taking all this in the lathe. I don't have a whole lot of Certus quartz, I guess. Certus quartz, we'll go process that. Wash that, take that, process it. Oh yeah, look at it. I have all this other Certus quartz in here and it just doesn't want to process it. Unfortunately, I won't be staying here much longer. I have to study for that stupid test. It's all good, Darius. I wish you the best of luck with that test studying. Hopefully that goes well for you. As well as the test itself. 62 something second. That's gross. Take the nickel, though. Million. Hey TQ, what's going on? Oh, Ugh. Alright, make some more black steel now once again. Try to get that guy snuck in there. Please stop yawning because I'm starting to become sleepy. I'm sorry, I don't know why. I got plenty of sleep last night. I don't know why I'm yawning, like why I'm tired. Alright, yeah, we just need... It's gross. It's fine. Glowstone. Glowstone plates. We'll compress this up and do a bunch of blocks. That way we can get some plates, and then we shouldn't hopefully have to worry about anything for a little bit, glowstone wise, because we don't have good production on that. That's not where I want that. Alright, 7 Certus quartz, that's it, huh? Noms, what's going on? Very suited Blaze, man. How you doing? Take all the Certus quartz there. Don't care about the nether stuff. Certus quartz, Certus quartz, Certus quartz. Boom. And then the nether can go back in there. Yeah, baby. Look at all that Certus quartz we're getting now once again. What's going on, Trojans? How you doing? I also need to work on getting a bunch more lubricant again. We are running out of that as well. You don't like that either, huh? I'm good. What are you working on? Trying to actually make some patterns so that I can start to automate some of my crafting with the AE2 system. Since I've never used the AE2 system before, this is all like obviously brand new, so I'm trying to figure out everything. I'm very excited for automated crafting, or crafting at the click of a button. Blank patterns. Oh, see, all of our Certus quartz that we did have is gone. It's almost like we should maybe take a mining trip. Do we go to the moon? Hold on, let's go look at our multi-block miner over here. Jesse James Games, welcome to the channel. First thing to automate is the patterns themselves. Didn't even think about that. That's kind of a smart thing. Thank you. Also, yeah, Noms. I don't remember if... I'm pretty sure we've seen you before. If not, welcome to the channel. But Noms and Jesse, what are your experiences with Gregtech New Horizons? Let me charge this guy up before it's too late. Alright, we'll let that sit. Yeah, let's, get this here. Control Shift A. It's the only way to make it is that way. I'm in HV right now furthest that I've been. Very nice. So I'm assuming that you've had maybe experience with AE2 in other mod packs. That's why you kind of knew already for the patterns. Alright, there's that. Had to refresh my phone stream. I don't understand it. You will need to craft a CPU. A CPU? I don't even know what that is yet. Obviously, real life central processing unit, but I don't know about in Gregtech. Just a bit with a project Ozone 3. Okay. Well, yeah, I wish you the best of luck with your Gregtech New Horizons run. HV is a pretty good place to be at. Not too far behind me. Pretty much probably at the same place as me. I mean, I'm just barely entered into EV. That's right. I don't have anything here. I don't remember where I brought my... Oh, yeah. That's right. Yesterday, I brought my mining machine over to a lepidolite vein, so I can get some more lithium again. What's going on, Suami? How you doing? Me needs CPUs to do the crafts. Oh, yeah, you're talking about, like these guys, these processors, right? Hey, Diego, welcome to the channel. That wooden thingy's still there. I mean the house, obviously. Yeah, right? Still hanging off the mountain. I'm gonna leave it there indefinitely. Although, I'm gonna incorporate it into the build. Make it look like it's burnt down or something from the volcano. Yes, just made my LV bender finally. Normal plate recipes. That's awesome. Congratulations, G-Fug. Okay, our salt vein is up this way. It's right there. Yeah, we ran out of fuel. Not storage, though, so that's good. We got lucky. We do not have any fuel on us, so that kind of sucks. We'll have to bring some back out. So take all this. Alright, anything lepidolite. Spodamine. I guess spodamine gives us some stuff too, so why not? If I don't put waypoints on my miners, I will never find them again. Yeah, I probably should, but I just didn't because I just knew that I only had one out there and I remembered what it was kind of mining. Alright, so yeah, we wanted this for all the beautiful lithium that we're going to get. Let's look at the processing tree for that again. So, okay. We macerate that into the crushed. Oh no, we just macerate it right off the bat into that. 5% chance of lithium. Then we wash it. No, that's caesium. So actually we macerate it, then we macerate it again, then we centrifuge it for the most amount of lithium. Macerate there, and then I'll take all this rock salt. Rock salt doesn't even matter, don't care. Salt ore doesn't even matter. Spodamine uses. So we get lithium out of it. Macerate, wash. We don't even need the thermal centrifuge, just macerate and then centrifuge again. Multi-block macerator is open in the quests. Ah, yes, music. I wasn't listening to you. Why'd you stop playing? Okay, fine. We'll move to the next song. Multi-block quest you're talking about. Oh, look at that. Extreme mixing we need first. TPV coil upgrade. Dang, we already got our next coil. That's crazy looking, like bright purpley pink. Time to drill for oil. Let's get cracking. Thermal boiler. Don't lose that multi-block miner. Oh, is that so you don't forget where you placed it? More steam. Time to get more steam. Steam is never enough. There's a lot of steam quests. Mass processing. See you later. Oh boy. Extreme voltage multi-blocks. You might already have steam multi-block or the large sifter, but in EV, IV, in the following tiers, you need to unlock multi-blocks for almost every Gregtech machine, and some more on top of that. Hey, Smutney, welcome back. Thank you very much for the likes. Most of them are made to do the same Gregtech processing as the single block machines you have been using, but much faster. The multis can have up to 3 bonuses: energy savings, faster recipe time, and parallels, which mean that a single recipe cycle can craft multiple items at once if the power provided is enough to sustain it. Did you finish Project Ozone 3? Yeah, did you finish that, Jesse? I remember wandering around a forest for a whole day looking for a My Miner. It happened because I took a week break from playing and forgot about most things. That's probably what would happen to me most likely. Just forget, because I haven't played in a while. Which is a reason why I should put my waypoints. The variety of structures and intricacies of these new multis can go far beyond simpler multis like the EBF, LCR, or VF. While some are simple cuboids, others some more diverse mechanics and conditions to work properly. In return, they can be extremely powerful, so keep an eye out for them. Bender, more bending, under pressure, dancing in circles. Extraction point. Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Coke oven, no. So that's the lathe. Bending machine. I didn't get close. So I don't even see one. Hey, what's going on, Spamton? Welcome back. Now that is the macerator there. What was I trying to think about? There's the macerator. Oh, maybe it was the macerator I was thinking of. 4 EV macerators. Dang. Yeah, see, that stuff is... Oh my gosh. To get all these EV machines would be insane. I mean, we're going to get it at some point. But, like, holy crap. Stable titanium machine casings. You need titanium plates, titanium frame boxes. Oof. But damn, that's a beautiful thing. 60% faster than using a single block machine of the same voltage. Maximum of N times tier parallels. 400 pollution per second. Yeah, we're gonna have to start worrying about pollution again. Cinder block in the washing machine. Alright. So there's all that. Ilmenite. We have lithium. Where's our... I guess we don't even have it. I was looking for something else. Service quartz, thank you very much. The pack I finished before getting my Stargate roll on Gregtech New Horizons was Project Ozone 3 Mythic Mode. I don't even know what that is. Service quartz, thank you. Gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry for that. 3 blank patterns. Oh, powerful nuclear physics. Oh, so okay, here's a quest page. Basis for all reactors. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nuclear energy is the first available in EV. However, it comes in all shapes and forms, and can be hard to choose one kind of setup to use amongst all of those that are available. To start this quest book page, this first quest will be a summary of how nuclear power can be produced, and when it is available. Other quests down the line will have more details about each specific setup, but this is an overview of all of them. That's a lot of reading. First nuclear source you have access to is Industrial Craft 2 nuclear reactor. Well, we'll wait on that for now, but that's awesome. I forgot there was a quest page for that we have to unlock. Powerful nuclear physics. Well, that's one we're already in. Alright, recipe patterns. 16 blank patterns. Okay, we need more aluminum. Aluminium. There's all that. Some more quartz glass. Nuke Bible, yeah. $21. Look at that. 21 blank patterns. Blaze is getting closer to erasing his base. Yeah, right? Just blow it all up. Save patterns onto these to do auto crafting. They go into molecular assemblers and meat interfaces. So we'll take this guy. Good. Yeah, I didn't want it all anyways. Bastard. Alright. So, meat interface terminal. If we go on to... Hold on. Does it just go like that? Oh, so it does go on to like that. So, hold on. Cable. Flux cables. Terminal style. Toggles showing crafting interfaces only. How do I give you recipe inputs, outputs? It's not used like that. Not many differences, but they make recipes even more hell, plus they'll add an endgame after the chaos plank. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you need the pattern terminal. Okay, yeah. Specialized version of the meat crafting terminal, designed to encode blank patterns into encoded patterns. Lets you browse contents of your network like other terminals, but also contains an area. Pattern terminal. Also, where's my other pickaxe? Hold on. I doubt this is right as well. That's probably still not even right. Hold on. I'm sorry. So, a blank pattern. I mean, I'm gonna try it. Blaze, you use me interfaces, not me terminals on machines. Okay. Yeah, interfaces there. Leave the panels in me as they were. Me interface goes to the machine. Yeah, this guy right here. Unless you're talking about in the machine. Like here. So that's the interface terminal, not interface. Okay. Hold on. Where's the me interface? So obviously these are all terminals. Me interface, not me interface panel. So yeah, just like inside. I'm sorry. So obviously we have all of these terminals. So what's all this for? You place a pattern that you create with the terminal into the interface. Okay. So this is where I create all of my patterns though, right? So I take them, the pattern terminal, and then I put it into this guy right here. Type me interface in the GAI. Okay, hold on, let me move my chat here. Dual interface. There's this interface. Terminals are for you to see. Interfaces go on the machine. into the interface directly attached to the machine. Yes. So I need to make this thing. Or this thing. Oh, I guess it's both made the same way. Yes, this one. Ooh. I think I already used one of these. What did I use it for? Me interface terminal. That's what I used it for. Alright, well, I guess let's me interface. Formation cores, EV machine casings. Either I would have to do a lot of reading in the quest book, or I don't know if I would ever figure out how the hell to do all of this. All terminals are made from these. Connect power to energy acceptor, blah blah blah. That's that. Me interface terminal gives remote access to all interface pattern slots. Access to Me networks. Network storage has the ability to sort and search as well as filter. Okay, so that's the Me terminal. Me interface terminal gives remote access to all interface pattern slots on your network, separated by which type of machine they are on. It will show the type of machine in the terminal. However, you can name the Me interface in the describer. The name displayed in the Me interface terminal. Okay, oh, just alter that name. Interesting. We help you. It's a bit complicated. Yes, I greatly appreciate it. Because hot damn, it's a lot of work. Me interface, you can see all machines connected to the craft. Manage them without leaving the terminal. So yeah, the pattern, no, not the pattern terminal. The interface terminal right here allows me to see all of the interfaces that are on the machine. So all of these go on the machines, but then this lets me see all the interfaces that are on the machines. And then patterns, I don't even know what this pattern thing is for yet. If this is for making patterns. Yes, okay. Before I made my first Me system, I watched an hours-long tutorial before crafting anything. Yeah, right, okay. That makes a bit more sense then. So we need a lot of these shitty items. Shift Control A. We'll do Circuit 8. Yeah, this is where we're going to need a lot of titanium. Titanium. Pattern terminal lets you make the patterns that you put in the interfaces. Gotcha. Alright, so this is finally done crafting. But we're still sucking up all the power. Dump that right back in there. We need that lithium. There are two types of patterns, processing and crafting for machines. You'll want to switch it to processing. Yeah, the one is like crafting, one is just like for macerating or something. Just dump it in and just be done with it. I kind of read something on those too. If you make a pattern that says 1 aluminum ingot equals 1 aluminum plate, you put this pattern in the interface that is stuck to your bending machine. Okay. Which is the things that I kind of want to start out with first, is like the basics, like bending machine stuff and extruder. So that way we don't lose our damn minds. So we need cores. Oh boy, it's gonna be... oh boy, we're gonna have to... Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But once we get automated, then our lives will hopefully be a million times easier. 2 cores. Some glass, circuit 3. Yeah, Network Apprentice. Reach 8 channels using devices on the network. So here's the meat interface. I don't even know what these all are. Okay, interface terminal, show, on, or hide. So let's look at the interface terminal now. Okay, so that's the one we have it here. Advanced extruder. Okay, so it tells you the machine that it's on, and we can rename them. For crafting and processing patterns are used for crafting table recipes only. Everything else recipe uses a processing pattern. Gotcha. So like if we're using the crafting terminal or a crafting station, whatever, yeah, we use a crafting pattern, otherwise it's processing. So like these will be processing patterns. Now you make a pattern and put it in the interface. Ordict substitutions used as substitution. So hold on. Let's look up rod. Steel rod. I just want a normal steel rod, please. So then the extruder, steel ingot, shift control, boom. Aluminum rod, we do that too, yeah. Double pattern, double stack sizes of pattern inputs. If it can, times 8 when shift is held. Right click double, click the arrow. Encoded pattern creates 2 steel rods with 1 steel ingot. Okay, then I'm assuming we put this in here. Oh, so we can use this pattern in multiple places, so we'll never have to make this pattern again. Or wait. So why is that there, but then I can keep it there? Put it at the bottom, yeah. So what is the top row for then? It just tells you to put it there. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. It's gone. Where'd it go? You filtered it and let the system spit it out. And now the system ate it further down. Oh boy. Where do I find this pattern? Here we go, encoded pattern. Second row is the chest. So, I have to use the first row so it doesn't eat it. Oh, here. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, no, I think it ate it again. No, it's right there. Okay, so here's all of our patterns. Yeah, it does. I see it now. I see what you mean. So this is just to store other patterns. Just use the pattern terminal instead. So obviously, yeah, that's a crafting terminal. Okay, so yeah, you just put them in here. Okay. Then you get pattern upgrades to unlock more of the dark boxes. Ah. Okay, so we have that pattern. So now if we request... How does one request? You can filter manually if you want. So, hold on. Show, filter all types. Show all items only, fluid drops, all. Okay, so here we can do the crafting. Okay. Top row is for filtering stuff. The interface takes out of your me system. The row under it is where the interface puts the items it takes out of your system. The third row at the bottom is where you put it before you craft. Check if your extruder has the correct cast, which it does. So eventually you would want multiple machines set up, because swapping these out would be not possible or painful if you wanted to do that. So we do have that. Craft. I don't even know how many I could craft. Say 10. So that just makes 10 of those. Available 5. Used 6%. Yeah, to craft 10. Steps 5. It's used 6. Hold on. Oh, I see. Yeah, not MB machines with several hatches, yeah. Now the start button is not open because you need a CPU. No crafting CPUs are available. Storage, not applicable. Okay. So, crafting CPUs. Automating crafting. Yeah, it's probably these guys. Need to make CPUs now. Yeah, search CPUs. I'm assuming it's these guys, right? Hold on, I'll type in CPU. Just do the quest, yeah, okay. Is a component of the crafting CPU multi-block? This particular block provides the CPU with no additional features, but can be used as a filler block and as a crafting ingredient for a crafting storage monitor and co-processing units. So 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. So it's all the same, literally. So let's do that. Mismatch crafting grid. That's 2 LV circuit. We don't have any microprocessors? Hold on. Where the hell all my microprocessors go? Oh, they're probably all in here. I need 2 of them. Well, let's go get some more stuff then. Ignore the CPU search, I was wrong. Sorry, it's all good. No need to worry. 25. Burnt cheese. What's going on? It's not called the CPU and JP or JEI. Yeah, it's all good. And another titanium plate. Boom. 2 crafting units. Automating crafting. Thank you very much. 1K crafting storage. Crafting monitor. Short guide. Auto crafting. This is the main purpose of AE2, so let's get to it. Plunk down the crafting storage and molecular assembler. Oh, that guy. Connect the pattern terminal to a cable and attach the ME interface to the MA. Make sure it has power from another side. You can run it without a ME interface, but you can only do 1 recipe then. Place a blank pattern in the pattern terminal and add the recipe for a crafting table. Then click the arrow to save the pattern. Put this in the ME interface and you can now request a craft of it. if the items are in the network, otherwise it'll fail, obviously. For processing patterns, machines, anything not regular 3x3 crafting, click the button on the right. You'll need to specify all input outputs for it yourself. And you can use this on the meat interface on a furnace, for example, combined with the meat import bus to collect the results, if it's a machine that auto-ejects like multis. You can use meat interface to collect the results much faster and with less lag. Make 3 of those storage bases for your start. You'll be turning them into other things. Sounds good. Meat import bus. Ah, nice. Look at all this fun stuff. That's not storage. 1000 crafting space. Component of the crafting CPU, which provides 1024 bytes of storage for crafting. The crafting storage blocks are the only necessary part. Each crafting CPU multi-block allows for separate crafting or a separate crafting job. This is different from the subtasks of the same job. The more items in the recipe and sub-recipes, the more crafting storage you'll need. Having one big and a couple small might be a good idea, but remember, it will try to use the best one available first when you order a craft. They are also used when a crafting card requests a craft, so you'll need several separate ones if you intend to use those a lot. A crafting CPU multi-block uses only one channel, regardless of its size. It must be square to form. Hey, look at that. So we could use all of our me storage components. How many do we need for the quest 1? Or not. Oh, it's an assembler recipe, that's right, okay. That description is way too detailed and will just make you lost, yeah. So I could not imagine, like, if I did truly try to do this all blind, I don't even know if I ever would mess with this because it sounds so complicated. Damn. Component of the crafting CPU, which displays the top level job and its current progress, so you can monitor at a glance how your crafting jobs are progressing. Co-processing. Component of the crafting CPU, which provides additional item delivery from the CPU to the meat interface for crafting. It can be used to make more assemblers active in parallel for the job, and thus increase overall crafting speed. These only help if your setup has steps properly separated, so the system can run multiple tasks in parallel, or even split the same pattern across multiple interfaces. To make a CPU, just make one 1K crafting storage block, one crafting co-processing unit, and stick them to each other. That's literally it. Sounds good. So, there's our crafting storage. Quest complete. And then co-processing unit. Okay, so the 2 processing. Hey Alexander, you know what's funny? I am starting AE2 in my run as well. Very nice. But do you have experience with AE2? Like prior experience, because I do not. I just made the EV clean room machines for the cheaper circuits. Nice. Boom, boom. Boom. No. Okay, dang. Yeah, it's definitely a jump. Jump in knowledge. So yeah, we're gonna need uses. I need another one crafting unit, I think. We get 4 more titanium plates. Hey Carlos, what's going on? Oh yeah, we have Carlos in YouTube and Carlos in TikTok. The more co-processors per CPU, the more machines it uses at the same time in the recipe. Oh. That's kind of cool. Co-processing. Alright, so I assume we gotta do something like this. So just do crafting storage at the bottom, sure, why not? So I'll do that guy and that guy. Sure. I am the most beautiful. The thing I'm thinking about is if I should get a nice fat battery for my system first. Might not be a bad idea. You don't need that in between. No? Oh, we just have it on top. Just do a little bit of... Actually, couldn't I just do this? Like, if it's all connected, couldn't I just, like, put it onto there? That doesn't connect. Place on top of the controller. Oh, it didn't like that. Just has to be in a cube shape. Oh, I see. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't like it in a weird shape. It just has to be like one prism. It's not connecting because it needs to be a brick, not a single brick. Oh, an angle brick. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it said single. It has to be rectangular prism shape, not a cube. Yeah. Or not whatever else. Alright. So remove the gray one, please. Serves zero purpose. Okay. So these ones don't do anything. It's only these that I need. Yoink. That's crazy looking. Craft. 10. Next. Crafting CPU number 1. Okay, so there's my one CPU. 1000 storage. Coprocessors 1. Crafting units are filler for when you have bigger crafting multi-blocks. Oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense. Place the interface on the side where the machine will inject the item, and place it in the machine to inject the item into the interface. So yeah, obviously we have going into the side where it's inputting the items. Yeah, that's that. So basically we have our input set up, so now we still need an output, you're saying? Place the interface on the side where the machine will inject the item. Yeah, so that's where it is. It's going to inject and place it in the machine to inject the item into the interface. So do we need like an output bus? Just with the wrench, switch the output of the machine to the same side of the input. Interfaces input and output at the same time. Item auto output, okay. Yeah, place the machine to inject and receive items on the same side. Also, let me take the screwdriver that I don't have. Input from output side allowed, yes. Now just order the rods. Alright. Please. So I would assume you click this, you change which crafting CPU you want. Alright, start. adding any into there. So that's good. That means it should be going back into that. So, craftable sword, steel, rod. So right now we have 44 steel rods. So I like how it says viewed, stored / craftable, even though it only shows. Unless it doesn't show it until we take them all out. Ah, okay, so we took out all 44. So let's say a stack if we can. 64. 32 to make 64. Used 42%. So this means it's going to use 42% of the steel that I have in my storage. Available 32. I think middle click can request even if you have items in storage. Click the hammer in the top right of your terminal. Oh, it says, okay. So that's where you can go back and forth. Ah. Crafting status. That's where you can see all that craft. Start the recipe. Next. Start. Crafting 64. Okay, so then it shows you, okay, there it is. So yeah, it shows you how many left it's going to craft. I think middle click can request even more if you have all those. Nice. Click to follow this craft and receive a message when it is completed. 22 seconds. Oh, it tells you how long it's been too. Okay. Don't click cancel, by the way. Why, do you lose everything that gets sent over? And never use unfollow. Always keep it at follow. What would happen if you were to cancel / unfollow? Yeah, now middle click your rods in the system. Oh. Okay, so if I just want more, I just middle click those. Standard crafting. Okay. That's nice. That's a beautiful thing. Damn, yeah, okay. This is gonna be... Oh, we have a lot of work ahead of us. Dang, even just to automate something as simple, I say simple, as a meat interface. So, like, I'm gonna have rooms of machines that are just, like, all powered up and connected through all of this. Unfollow is just a useless option. Oh, it never used it. Okay. Cancel removes the queue. You need to automate everything in the me system first so you don't suffer. Right, this is why I often restart the mod pack. At this moment, the amount of work to make it all work flawlessly is enormous. Right. It's frankly a lot of work, but the more basic recipes you put patterns, you'll make new patterns for very complex stuff because most of their ingredients are already patterned. Right. You'll have to be careful with channels now. The normal cables are limited to 8, and each interface uses 1 channel. So, 1 channel is considered... Oh, hey, there it is. Crafting 64 steel finished in 2 minutes 59 seconds. So, yeah, the 1 channel is considered this line right here. This is 1 channel because it has 1 machine that it's hooked up to. That's the crazy thing. And then we have to worry about, yeah, sub-networks and everything else eventually. Holy shit. Each item is 1 channel. So I don't even know how many channels I'm using right now. So this controller, I don't even know. The terminal is also counts, so I believe that there is 3 channels. Here's the best part about auto crafting if you didn't get it. One item you put on the cable is 1 channel. Okay. And then I think you should make some smart cables. They'll help you visualize how the channels work. Yeah, each terminal interface will have 1 channel. Let me make the smart cables just to see. Smart cables are better than glass or covered cables because you can visually see how many channels are in use. Ooh, conductive iron. That's pretty gross. Conductive iron. Conductive iron, thank you very much. Some cells. Let's say you have recipe A and recipe B. Recipe A and recipe B, with recipe B using A's items in it, and you made patterns for both A and B. If let's say you queue recipe B and you don't have item A system, the system will automatically understand that it needs item A and also auto craft it. That's actually really awesome. So say, yeah, if I wanted to make, say for example, this stupid processor here, recipe, if it realizes it doesn't have glass or aluminum, and I have it set up to make these other things, it's going to go ahead and make those. That's actually crazy. So with 1 step, you can auto craft a whole chain of items. They may lag your game if you use a lot of smart ones, but before you're tech savvy in me, they'll help you out a lot. Yeah, I might just use them just a little bit just to get used to everything. He tells you that he is missing. This is why auto crafting is always superior to manual crafting. Right, you don't have to go back to craft everything else, and it's already crafting for you. That's actually crazy. What's going on, Not Alive Anymore? How you doing? Welcome back. Me smart cable. I don't understand the water thing there. But yeah, alright, so we need MV circuits, molten conductive iron, which is MV. Fluid solidifier, no. Fluid extractor, yes. No. Oh, good. So ingots into that, yes. But no, we need to smelt it. Wait, melting core. How does one get the ingot? Alright, so we gotta smelt it up. Circuit 11. "30 seconds. But only auto crafts for you if it is an item from the crafting table. From the machine, you still need to set the pattern." Yeah. At least I got a lot of the basics of it now. I guess... Damn. 1 second. I'm gonna go get something real quick, but we're gonna have to figure out where we want our me system and then how we're gonna network all of this stuff. Sorry, I had to go get a snack. Hey, David, what's going on? So, my biggest thing is what I'm going to end up doing with all my stuff here. Because if I want it at least somewhat nice, like this system, I'm going to have to make a whole room dedicated to machines. That's crazy. Just dedicated to machines to actually have items being processed here. And I guess that would make sense. Well, having multi-blocks. Okay, so I guess, okay. We have multi-blocks. Say, the extruders, maybe, or something like that, that can process many different things. It moves slowly. What do you mean it moves slowly? Because I wouldn't want, you know, this room here, I wouldn't want just a bunch of pipes and everything. Oh my gosh, thank you very much, David, for becoming a channel member. I greatly appreciate that. Leave MV and LV and use HV and EV for new machines. Yeah, I say hello. Hello, how you doing? Thank you very much for becoming the member once again, though. I greatly appreciate your generosity. But yeah, the EV and, well, HV and IV machines, yeah, we could start to have just hooked up to this system. Which, if we want the Me terminal, I don't think there's any range in the Me drives. It would be kind of cool to have all of our Me drives in the center of the volcano, just thinking about it. Just the entire walls. Obviously, this isn't the right circle, but instead of... Oh, you know what I could do? Okay, I don't know if I could pull that off. That'd be cool. All the Me drives replace this cobblestone. We still have everything else. But yeah, this would be like our Me drives. That's not a lot of storage, but I guess it would be if you have like all up there. It'd be like very techy. And then you would have like, say, the terminals that you want here for everything. So that way it's all centralized in the center of the base. But then, obviously, all the machines that you're hooked up to would be all in their own branches, you know, kind of going off like that. For your machine setup, one way to transport channels on the cheap is to put one dense cable on the controller and two Me P2Ps with normal cables for transport the channels. You will need hundreds of Me drives. You can create a room just for the Me system. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that, yeah. So instead of like a machine room, I just have another room just for like all my item storage and everything like that. So yeah, that's the other thing too, is I don't even know about the P2P yet. Like, I don't even know what the hell that means. Link P2P buses. Short guide to P2P. So maybe P2P tunnel, we can make some of that. It doesn't need to be in the middle of the base. The cables don't waste more energy with distance. Yeah. Well, I know that the it doesn't have to be. I'm just saying it would be cool to have our main crafting terminal. I don't know how many terminals we're going to need to use. I would feel like you just have one that you just go back to all the time. Oh my goodness. Hey, Killbolt got the gifted membership. Thank you very much for gifting a membership as well, David. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. I think you said hello, and I don't even know. I thought I asked you how you were doing. But thank you very much, David, for all the memberships. Yeah, P2P stands for point-to-point. Okay. Power needs to be in the middle of the base. Well, see, that's the thing. We're going to have to figure out about the power, yeah. We'll eventually have nuclear and all that other stuff. Yeah, you can see transport up. They can pack up to 32 channels into one channel and transport those to the destination P2P bus. Act as teleport points from one place to another. I don't even understand like how that even means. I am from Costa Rica, and you? I'm from the United States of America. Welcome in from the Costa Rica, though. Hopefully, you're having a good time. Basically, you can pump 32 channels into the tunnel. Maybe I should, like, take time to, like, go and watch, like, an AE2 video. Yeah, and pull up to 32 channels out of a linked tunnel. So, you can pull them out of the tunnel, but then wouldn't you have to worry, unless you just put it right into a controller, about it being clogged? We have all this technology and your base is still with torches? Yeah, we're still using torches. We could technically have electronic lights, I think. Hold on. But what's going on, Joker? How you doing? Building better bases. Yeah, we could have lamps, but I haven't built any lamps. How you doing, though, today, Joker? P2P takes 32 channels from the controller and takes them where you want for the price of one channel per P2P output. Watching a guide is good. Since there are unwritten rules we will most likely hear and are obscure, like the fact that you can't use more than 8 interfaces in one line. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to watch a video on that. Yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and watch one later. Just chilling, about to go to the park for a bit. Very nice. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do later today. It's a really nice day, so might go out and do something. Most likely miss, yeah. Pull 32 channels from a controller, and you put the P2P stuff on a sub-network. Also, 1 second, I'm eating my snack. Alright, so, got time to game later. I'm not sure yet. What game did you have in mind? Bundled AE channel. So P2P 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1. So it's still the same. I'm missing titanium, so we need to get titanium going once again. Hello again, I lost motivation to study. Well, there's always more time later on to study. Alright, so we got all that. But at least you did some studying, so that is good. I don't know, I'd be down for more backrooms, or we could play something else. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, so I'll have to let you know. I have to figure out what I want to do for the rest of the evening. I would like to, though. I just don't know what I am going to be doing. If energy runs out of your... Oh yeah, if energy runs out, your base becomes a mob farm. Yeah, right. Make 2 of those. Yeah, okay. I think we're going to go to New Game Plus for Grounded in a couple of weeks if you want to join for that. Sounds good. Yeah, I might try joining in for a little bit on that. We'll see. So I know we got, like, 5 weeks? Or basically, like, just say 30 days until the new game drops. Titanium. No. Also thinking about reinstalling Division 2 for July. Oh, that's right, because I haven't played Division 2. I just played The Division. December is Division 1. July is Division 2. Alright. That sounds good. Yeah, I might, if you got that going then. I could have sworn I did have the game. That I did buy. I thought I had it, but I didn't, and then I thought I bought it at that point. So, we'll see. But yeah, I can get that downloaded. We can play some Division 2. P2P channel. Okay, 2 of the tunnels. Nice. So then that opens up to link P2P buses. A small item that can be used to store, copy, and paste settings. Shift right-click on a configurable object to save the settings onto a memory card. Then right-click on any other block of the same type to paste the settings. Shift and right-click on a non-configurable object or the air to clear. And they are also used to link the input P2P tunnel to the corresponding output P2P tunnels. You can also link vis relays to compatible devices. Definitely going to have a 4th of July stream with heroic American music. That is awesome. I might be able to play in the morning a little bit. I know in the evening I'll have some plans. Short guide for P2P. All your controllers, everything else. One of the more complicated parts of AE2, you'll need to understand this to really get anywhere with the mod. First, replace your EA. I already forgot that. Oh, wait, energy something. With an ME controller. Now you have a bunch more channels to work with. Place the P2P bus against one of the sides and then connect some cables to it to a place a bit away. Make sure to send power to this cable with an EA or quartz fiber, but not a normal cable. This is now a separate network, and that would cancel that. Connect a second P2P bus to the other end, and then place at least one dense cable coming off of it. Shift right-click on your first P2P bus, then right-click the second. They're now connected, and there are 2 channels being used on your subnetwork. What's going on, Landon? How you doing? While you have the full 32 from the side of your controller to use, for each subnetwork that doesn't have a Me controller, you can send 4 sides or 128 channels. I'm sure you can understand how useful this is. Right, yeah, I'm already getting lost, so I'm going to have to watch a tutorial later. There's a lot more to understand about AE2, but you should probably either experiment, read the bequests, or watch a video for more than the basics. Yeah. Damn. That is a lot of stuff. Bundled AE channels. I don't know. I think I would like to, before I try to go too much further into this, I would like to watch some stuff on it. So we'll see what we might do with the stream here. We might end the stream. And then tomorrow, roughly like the mid-afternoon time that I have been doing the streams, like Thursday and Friday, I would probably try and stream the same time then. Tuesday, I'm not sure how that's going to go because I know I'm going to be busy working, most likely 12 hours, I would think. And then Wednesday through Friday, I'm not sure what we got going on yet. So, glow mushrooms. Yes, please. Take those, instantly grow them back outside here. Hell yeah. See, the mushrooms are beautiful because the mushrooms get turned right into the glowstone. Uses, extractor 2 is that. So yeah, just keep using these mushrooms. We're gonna be freaking loaded. Have you opened the loot bags yet? I have not opened those yet. Oh, I guess I could do that before we leave. We can get a quest done that will help us kind of do some more of that. Or at least it'll allow us to enchant our loot bags. Make a me card. A me card. Where's that? Deck of cards. Talking about these? These cards add additional functionality to certain devices or fixtures. They specify what devices they work on in the tooltip. The redstone card adds a redstone interactivity to devices it can be used on with the following options. I don't care about that really right now. Capacity card adds more slots for items that use them. If you add this to an export bus, an icon is added to select the item priority. Crafting card allows you to automatically request auto crafting of items in a meat interface if you put in items to be stocked. If there aren't enough, it'll craft until it reaches a selected amount. Remember that these are being stocked for crafting. There's just so much shit. A memory card, okay. Are they upgradable or just one tier of AE loot bags? I think they are just one tier. Let me look. Uses. So you can get Fortune 3, and that's about it. So you can get cards, you can get storage components, everything else. $4K storage cells. Well, you'd rather get the storage components, because then you just you make like the basic storage cells and just dump it in. These would be better. Alright. Let's see if we could do that real quick. Which, we go back to MV. It was talking about that. So you need 64 emeralds and 8 books. And it'll give us 1. So let's see. Book. Oh yeah, I found a really, really old video on my computer. I'll have to like upload that, like do a little editing on it just to remove some of the more boring parts, but I'll have to upload it to the channel. It was like when I first started recording, like, no, I think I did have the YouTube channel, but I just started recording, like my first couple of months. Had the old microphone and everything else. We even had a special guest in there. Oh man, cannot wait for that. Emerald. 89 emeralds. So there we go. So we can get this quest done. Detect. Thank you very much. And we will claim our Fortune 1 book. And now we can take the printing press. Yeah, so we got this. And then take our other books. We already have books. Hold on. Typesetting table. See how the hell this works. Bruh, I put on the Division 2 playlist. I'm feeling it. Doesn't take much. Where's your experience? Yeah, what? I didn't die in this stream today. Where are my experience levels? I'm patriotic AF right now. Yeah, I did not die recently. Where's all my experience points? Let's see how much more TNT we can make. Look at this. All this beautiful stuff. Alright, dump that all in. So how does this work? Typesetting table and printing press will allow you to duplicate books, including enchanted books. Process is kind of complicated, so check out the Bibliocraft mod wiki page. You'll need to use XP to duplicate enchanted books, so now would be a good time to figure out how to collect large amounts. Fortune 3 book you may need, yada yada yada. Okay. So we can't open up any of that. Alright, well, we have to open up the wiki, I guess. How to duplicate books with Bibliocraft printing press. Alright, let's take a peek real quick, I guess. To duplicate books using the Bibliocraft printing press, you'll need a typesetting table, a printing press, an ink sac, regular books, and optionally an item repairer and reading glasses. Place the typesetting table and printing press near each other. Place the print press chase in the top. Okay, hold on. What the hell? Oh, you need reading glasses. Good thing the game told me that. Reading glasses. Iron bolts. I don't have any iron bolts. Ruh-roh, raggy. I need more lube. So we'll try and see if we could duplicate a couple books here, and then we'll probably call the stream. That way I can kind of mess around with some more stuff. Screwdriver. Reading glasses. Oh my gosh, this is great. I got my glasses on, everybody. I can finally read. Select a book. Okay. Nerd. I know, right? And 40 levels to make a press. Then you have 3 fortune, 1 books from 1 frame. Then you use the anvil to make a fortune 2, and you repeat. So to duplicate a fortune 3 book, you may need 40 plus levels. But I feel like it would tell me something here if I would need something else. Oh, I see. So it requires 24 levels of XP. Place the press in a smaller slot. Oh, hey, look at that. Typesetting table book management. So where would you put this? Print press chase. Remember the wood frames you made before. You need them in the slot next to the book. Oh, are you talking about... Hold on. Oh, are you talking about this thing? Okay. So I got these. Oh, there we go. So we still need 24 levels, which I don't know why we have none. it is nighttime, so let's actually go hunting some mobs. Need experience points now. Yeah, eventually we should get some... What do you want to call it? Actually, hold on. Get our night vision going. We should get some... Get out of here. Oh yeah, there's our levels now. I don't know why they were just gone. Thank you. But yeah, we need to get some spawners going to like make an XP farm or figure out something else for XP. Okay. Reading glasses. Select a book, requires 24 levels. Wait, okay. Enchanted plate, fortune 1. So I put this in here? Okay, now what do I do? Check the live and I saw that your experience got glitched when you entered the Twilight Forest. Oh, that makes a bit more sense then. Oh wait, hold on. Do we put a book in here? One book. Now the squid juice on the top. Okay. Use the experience obelisk to store your character's infinite XP. Yeah, I'll have to work on getting some of those. 1 million is about to get emptied out. Not good. Oh yeah, it's got a lot of washing to do. Ink. Now do I need paper or another book? 31 books. Oh shit. What's going on here? Hey, look at that. Oh, that's crazy. So, we only need over 40 levels to make the press. It doesn't take any extra levels. Wow. Okay. Oh, I see. So it can only make 2 extra copies. Okay. I see. I was gonna say, damn, how long is this gonna keep going for? Anvil. You don't have like an anvil mold or anything like that? And anvil. Casting form, blank casting form. Fluid solidifier, MV. Yeah, he did the restore. He only needs the XP to make a Fortune 3 cast now. After using 2 copies, take the frame Oh, okay. So, yeah, that frame I was using to make these, use it twice, restore it. Okay. So that way you can keep using it. I gotcha. Fluid solidifier. Boom. Boom. Thank you. Anvil mold. Boom. So now, anvil. Molten iron. We'll make a couple of them, because why not? Always put 2 books at a time. If you put more than that, you will need to spend another enchantment book and 40 levels for the Fortune 3. Yeah. Only problem here is that the 40 experience levels for the Fortune 3 cast, it's going to take a lot of experience grinding. Right. But that's actually crazy, so we're actually almost on our way to getting this. Oh, I see. So you need item processor tier 1 to go along with the loot bag. But still, the fact that we're going to be able to use all of our loot bags now without having to worry about a lot of stuff, that is nice. So it was 24 levels before. 31 levels. Let's get another quest done. That might also help us with a mob farm. LV quest. A dolly. Polyethylene rounds. Nether star plates. Do I have nether star? I do. Okay, so I don't have like hardly anything here. Polyethylene rounds. Should be enough. Diamond rods. Get some diamonds. Diamond. Put you in the lathe. Alright. So, let's do this. Boom. So just now we need the 2 diamond rods. Then we have a diamond dolly. So, let's take some of our cobblestone. Yeah, we can go make a farm out of it. Hold on, don't we have an auto chisel? We do. Yeah, it does. It does go, but it's so slow. Making a mob farm, in my opinion, is not going to be efficient. No? Well, let's see. What's the best way to get experience? MV. I don't know if it ever told us, really. You can go to Twilight Forest and dig to the side of the molehill. A lot of mobs there from the spawners. 2 mob farms, just do a sigil ritual. Collect cursed earth that spawns mobs non-stop and diamond spikes to kill the mobs. Ritual takes some prep, but you should have everything for it. Or oh yeah, isn't there the crops? Go kill the Ender Dragon and get 60 levels easy. Oh boy, you know what? We're not going to do that today. But maybe the next like big stream that I have, like say if I don't work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe we can go to the end. We can find that. Which I think we've already found. Yeah, we did find our end portal, I think, already. You need a full moon for the ritual. The Greg Ender Dragon. Yeah. Because then we can get tungsten too, but oh my gosh. I'm actually very nervous for that. But we do have experience. What is it? The plants. Hold on a minute. Bottle O enchanting. Intellect drop. Interesting. Hold on. Let me look for these seeds. Which we don't have them here. Finding those are gonna be great. I don't even remember what the hell they were called. Hold on, let me look into... XP berries. Uses. Liquid XP. Uses... I fought the dragon and I was in early HV. I can only say it wasn't a fun fight. Oh boy, yeah, I already know it's gonna be insanely amazing. Hey, Mousy. Bro, base tour. We just gave you a tour yesterday. You need a silk touch shovel. So yeah, we can fluid extract it. Can we not like shower ourselves with the XP? Hold on, that was like an LV quest, I think. So XP berries is the name of it. Want to use all that delicious XP to raise your levels? Move the tank with the XP above you and attach this convenient shower head to take the XP from the tank. Thing can be laggy, so be careful about getting too many XP orbs out of the tank. Apply an RS signal to turn it off. Yeah, do the ritual. It's your best bet. I still want to set this up, even if it's not that. I want to do just like some ore berries and stuff on the side, so that way it's something little. Ore berries. Have I never gotten? Oh, that's right. These have to grow in the dark. I forgot about that. Place an empty, low light level to be placed. But I never grabbed the XP ore berries. I guess I'm gonna have to buy some, which I need to do for a quest anyways. Creeper evolved. Not that regular creepers are nasty enough. No, there is an evolved creeper boss. He is your key. Well, he has a key to reach the next tier of planets. What? Oh, that's crazy. So I actually have to fight a different boss on the moon to be able to go to a different planet. What? He's got 3 heads. That's funny. Has your key to reach the next tier of planets. Asteroid Belt, Ceres, Io, Europa. Oh, unless... No, he might not be on the moon. He's probably a different planet. Probably like Mars. Berries need to be placed in the dark and use a crop manager to collect, but it takes 1 hour to grow. Underground farm. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, he's on Mars. So yeah, I guess XP berry's not really all that great. There's no other good way of getting this stuff, is there? Mob essence. So you don't get mob essence from anything else. Strange. I thought you can get buckets of XP from somewhere else. Recipe. I guess not. Alright. Yeah. I guess we're gonna have to figure out, obviously, well, we could go fight the Ender Dragon, which is not gonna be fun, because I'm worried about dying. If I die, it's not gonna be great. Although I have a crossbow, but obviously she's still gonna be probably very difficult. Thinking maybe we go fight the Ender Dragon tomorrow. Which then after that, I don't even know, oh my goodness. Fight the Ender Dragon. Windows 10 is ending support July 14th. Yes. I love how... I think it was you that said that before. Just jump in, say that, and then just nothing else. Forgot about the kill it without dying achievement. Yeah, that's the only fun one. That's the only thing I'm worried about. So we would have to really make sure that we're, like, buffed out to the teeth. Whatever the hell you say. I guess, like, the big thing that, like, I'm just, like, trying to figure out right now mentally is, like, where I'm going to set this all up. And then, like, where to even be... Yeah. So that's what I'm going to have to just, like, kind of, like, take a break and just, like, think about. Where I'm going to want this, which I feel like I want over in the center of the base. Then, still going to have to figure out all machines that I want to help with automation. But once I can get, like, the patterns automated, we can get, like, the interfaces automated, like, those 2 things alone, and then maybe whatever else, along with the me system, that will make our lives a bajillion times easier then. Also, yeah, I wouldn't say any spoilers, but I mean, it says to deal the final blow of damage with a bed in one of the quests, so we gotta bring some beds for that. And then also not to piss off any Endermen, and then not die. So there's 3 quests that we have to worry about. But then if we do go to the end, then yeah, we can start mining all the end stone or whatever for tungsten. So yeah, we're probably gonna be ending the stream here. And then I can figure out what the hell I want to do from this point on. Starting to get overwhelmed a bit. It is a lot, I will say. I mean, I feel like it's a bit easier when I'm not streaming, just because then, well, I just go out and I just do something anyways, whether or not it's, like, the best thing to do. Then I still make progress, but I do like having the streams as well then, because the me system, I don't even think I would have been able to get this automated. Yeah, like the rods. I wouldn't have been able to get that by myself. So that's why it's a good mix of, like, sometimes playing on my own, seeing what I can do, and then also coming into the stream and then just seeing what I can get for help from you guys. But yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to get an HV area set up. So, I guess the biggest things we might want to worry about first, before we worry about automating this much more, is getting more power so that we can power up some HV machines, and then we can use HV machines along with this to start automating more of our production. So then obviously this is all still like handcrafted stuff, Yeah, so we'll probably work about that. How's AE2 so far? It's a little bit challenging. Also, I need to go watch a video on it as well. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do that. And then I don't even know. Nuclear reactor. What was I missing out of that? Some platinum stuff for this. Yeah. So, I think big things is just going to be maybe getting more power / upgrading our power next time. That's going to be the most important. And then also I have to check out my Pyreless ovens. They're not operating in the back. And then we can start figuring out where we want to like set up the AE2 system. Not enough fluid output space. So why is that? 4 million creosote. Benzene's not the problem. Oh, it's probably this guy. Oh, whatever. Take all that. Okay, let me just grab this and then we can end the stream, just so I can have everything. Boink and boink. Alright, so that's good. There are 2 good guides from IX. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm going to have to go watch those. But once again, thank you very much for everybody jumping in today. I greatly appreciate it. If I do have any other streams of whatever game, I'll let you guys know over in the Discord. And then tomorrow, I should have a stream, say roughly 24 plus, say, 3, about 27 hours from now. Or just say 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that'll be probably about a 2-hour stream or so with that. But yeah, we'll continue on next time. Thank you very much, everybody, for all the help and the views. I greatly appreciate it. Take care, everyone.